She's looking down again and calling, so he's got to be somewhere down below her over there. We'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, she's okay, she's still calling him. See her beak going, just a hollering. And he must have came in with some food or something, because she was looking down very intent. But I didn't see where he went. It's about 250 yards across there. I'm just lucky I'm shooting with this Canon SX60 power shot, because I can zoom it in. Alright, and there she dives down. Here she goes, straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down, and all the way down to the grassy knoll. Alright. Okay, here's our falcon with her kill, a bunch of white feathers. So I think it might be a pigeon. She was up in the tree and dove down. And had a spot on the greenery where they had plucked it. And she flew up here, and this is where they have it cached. And here she is eating her food. It looks like a good-sized prey item. Took a little bit of searching to find them today, but she was sitting up in the tree and then looked down like she was calling to him. And then she did a nosedive down, checked out the feathers, and flew up here where this food is and is now eating it. So we'll document this little feeding session here and see what happens. She's busy trying to get some chow here. I believe it's her. They look so similar. When this is, I'll check it out later, but I'm pretty sure it is. This is our pair of Peregrine Falcons. They're nesting here again this year, and they got something, a good-sized prey item to lunch on. We've got a young female, or young male this year, and a younger female. The ones that have been here since 2005 are gone now, so we should have great success. Here we have the Peregrine Falcon eating her lunch here. Seems to be thoroughly enjoying it. Like I said, there's a lot of white feathers. I assume it was a pigeon. So we'll watch her for a while. The mate's in the area too, because when she was on the limb, she was looking down very intent and calling, and then just like I say, did a nosedive down, checked out where the food was, and sailed over here. So she's having a great feast. We'll check back. I can see the meat there. Look at the size of that breast. She's really tearing into it. How cool is that? We got excellent lighting now. There we are. Fastest creature on the planet Earth. Dive at 250 miles an hour. It's caught something to eat, and now it's having a feast. Well, here's the Tiercel Peregrine Falcon. Found his little hideout here. He gorged himself on that carcass they had stashed, and now up here taking it easy. And here comes the tourist train blowing the whistle. We'll see what he thinks of that. These birds get used to everything. My goodness. Sitting here all cozy and comfortable. Somebody starts blowing a train whistle and coming around the bend there. Oh yeah, gonna work on the feathers a little bit. Look how bright yellow those feet are. He's in good shape. Maybe that train will make him fly. He doesn't like that noise. It's right above him actually. I don't know how much he can take of it, but we'll see. Starting to tend to his feathers a little bit. Alright, he's going to hop up here. Moved up a little bit. Yeah, he's curious about all the noise the train is making with the wheels. Feels the vibration too, so sure it's a concern. watch him for a little bit. Got a good safe place here. Back off a little bit to see what he's up to here. He's definitely got something on his mind. He actually got the perfect hiding place. This color kind of blends in with the rocks on the cliff. Alright, I'll zoom in a little bit more and come back. Looks like he's going to sit tight. Oh yeah. Let's see what he thinks he wants to do. He'll turn around here and take off a little bit. Got quite the limb there. That's what we do. We scan around, we find the limbs they're normally on, and then we see if we can locate them. And he's going to sit tight. He doesn't want to go. Alright, he's turning around now. And there he goes. He's on the flight. Try to see where he goes here. The pair are still here. I don't know how far along the youngsters would be, but they're tucked way back in there where we can't see. So, but the good news is they're still here and active. So our Peregrine Falcon at the Snoqualmie Falls are doing well. The scratch up here a little bit, but it was the lower part of the ducks. It had, you could see the two orange feet in the thighs, so it was a half-eaten duck. It ate most of it so they could fly around and haul it back to the nest. So this one here's taking a break now, and the other one must be in there feeding. I saw exactly where they went in, so I'll keep an eye on that spot. I'm not sure if this is a tercel or the male at this point, but doesn't make any difference. We'll figure all that out later. It's quite a ways. I'm on full zoom right now, so. I was here about, an hour. I didn't see anything, and then saw the first one fly in with the prey and fly around in a circle, and this one flew out, and then the other one flew into where the eyrie is, so we'll keep a close eye out. Oh yeah, looks like I'm going to keep preening up here. I was watching, I didn't see any activity for about 45 minutes, and then one flew into the grass, sailed in, and then this, there he goes, taking off. The other one had brought in a duck carcass and took it into the nest to feed the youngsters, I presume, and now this one is taking off and is flying across the river, coming over to this side and up into the tree. And it looks like it's going to go downstream there a little bit. Yeah, it's on the flight. The other one's in the nest still feeding, so we know we got active Peregrine Falcons this year at the falls. Well, this is a spot where they've been flying in and out. Peregrine Falcons. We'll back off a little bit here. They hang out in that tree just to the right, and they fly right in this little dark triangle area, and up in the upper left is this spot here, and I'm thinking that might be the location. So I'm going to stay focused on this part in this area here, and if we see any activity, I'll try to record where they go. Alright, we zoomed in on the white spot, and we want to see if there's any babies in there. It looks like there's a little movement. These might be our two falcon chicks right here. They're just as white as snow because they were actually late this year. Okay, babies are waking up, the heads are moving.
They're ready for food.
They're ready for their breakfast now.
They're related to me, ready for food.
We need to make a trip to Peru.
Hey Mom, where's our breakfast? All right, they got heads up on that. Looks like we got at least 3, maybe 4. Yeah, good looking guys. Peregrine falcons all settled down in their nests now, waiting for breakfast. I haven't seen any adults yet, but the mist has just lifted from the falls. There you see them wiggling a little bit. I'll back off so you get the exact location of the nest when you come to the falls. Backing off here. It's the first time I've ever seen them nest in this spot. Got that dark triangle, and then to the right is the edge of the cliff. The rocks. I come back a little more here, and there we're zoomed all the way back. You can see the falls on the left and the edge of the cliff on the right. So go all the way to where the rock ends on the right, and then come back to that first dark triangle. There it is. And got that little white speck coming in. That's their hiding spot. And there they are. All snugging like a little bug in their nest. Just waiting for Mom and Dad to come in with that breakfast. We're waiting too. Okay, here's one of the adults standing guard next to the nest, making sure no ospreys or anything come by and threaten the youngsters. Sitting here on the limb, very close to the eyrie, and making sure that there's nothing going to try to get in there and get after the youngsters. So this peregrine falcon's on guard, and look at the size of those toes, how long they are. That's for catching ducks and big birds. Fully equipped for the task at hand. Alright. We'll try to zoom over to the nest now. I'll back off a little bit. Show you where that is. And she's right on the edge there. We'll come over here. See if we can locate that. Okay. Right in here is a spot. A little white spot coming in are the youngsters in the nest. 3.5 weeks old now, and there they are moving around. We got 1, 2, 3. We have one adult on guard over on the tree and making sure no ospreys, ravens, or anything like that come in here and try to snatch one of these babies, or red tails or owls or anything else. Alright, they're kind of settling down a little bit now. Back off a little bit. There we go. Yeah, they're just kind of settling down for a little rest, I think. Not too active right now. Alright, our peregrine falcon chicks are down for a nap right now. And the adults over in the tree preening. I'll try to pan over there and get a view on that one. Back off here a little bit. See if we can zoom in on it. It's over on the edge. Down from there. Peregrine falcon chicks are down for a nap right now. Adults over in the tree tree.
It's looking.
Off to the left and the right, stretching, and there you go.
Yes.
We'll come over to the nest now.